Welcome to this month's video chat with Bishop Amos and our guest Kent Ferris of the Office of Social Action for the Diocese of Davenport. This month we're going to be talking about the faithful citizenship for Iowa Catholics. And I was wondering, one of the items in that document discusses the common good. Can you talk a little bit about the common good?
I think it was Aristotle who said the sum is always greater than the parts. And so if you're voting only for what's good for you, you're missing the point. We should be voting for what's good for the common group, for everybody, which is bigger than just you. And so that's where I think, and then flowing from that would be the idea that we serve the common good not just when we vote, but it's kind of a way of life that we should have. And that's where I think we get into these 2 feet of both charity and justice. And I think that's an area that Kent could talk very well about, especially within the diocese.
So much of what we ask folks across the diocese in their individual parishes is to be actively involved in their communities throughout the year and between elections. And so they, better than us, know what the local needs are and how do we go about affecting change for the benefit of not only the people in our parishes, but the greater community. And it speaks directly to what Bishop Amos is talking about, an understanding and appreciation for the common good.
Can you explain the 2 feet of social action, what each foot represents and how that works?
When we see people in need, and we're trying to figure out how best to assist them, that's often done in charity. What is the immediate need? And people often think of food or clothing or housing, those types of needs. And they're important, and those needs are with us all the time. But when we have those experiences in helping other people, it also allows us to think broader about what sort of changes could take place in our society so that people aren't always just living on the edge. And it is at that point that we approach elected officials and we encourage them to support certain bills so that hunger is not such a pervasive issue in our towns or our states. And that's where the response to charity affects the other, where we're talking about system change, and that's what we mean by the 2 feet.
You know, the document was put out by the Iowa Catholic Conference, which are the bishops and a group of people who are appointed to help in policy making. And so the document is to help people form their conscience on Catholic principles so that they can be faithful in their citizenship in voting.
Thank you very much.